Really, dude? Come on.
What's up, man?
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Really?
What?
I can't just go get food at my dad's store.
We're just going to see.
Going to dinner.
We're going to see if McCarthy's. What's the big deal? Oh God, what's happening here? What are you going to see if McCarthy's?
Call the police.
We're just going to dinner.
Bro, chill out. Chill out, bro. You just touch her, bro? You just touch her?
Maybe a little fucking soft.
She doesn't want you to touch her.
Yeah, don't do that.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
We had a nice conversation. I just
Why are you touching her?
I don't know why everybody
Stalking her?
You just touched her, bro.
Asking her why she's with a fucking loser like you.
Why are you touching her?
He's not a loser.
Touch
He's
like
a good
that?
person.
Yeah,
Asked her
I
why
don't think that's
she's
such a loser.
fucking hooking up with like a loser like
my
you.
brother like that. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Leave. You don't like Canton. No one wants you here. Get the fuck out of here. Leave. Fucking loser guy.
Let's go.
You're a loser guy. You and all your fans are big fucking losers. Let's go. Guy's a fucking loser. Love the town of Canton so much he has to come hang out here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You're a fucking loser.
You're gonna
Loser. You loser. Keep going. Have fun. Have another beer in there.
You go home. What do you
fucking
do
jerk
that?
off to the video. You're obsessed with us.
What do you mean got rid of that?
You're obsessed. It's fucking loser. You're a loser too, by the way. I'm sorry. You're beautiful, but you're a fucking loser. You're not as big a loser as this fucking.
I wonder if he's gonna beat you too, like the other one. He's gonna beat you too, like this guy. That baby won't have his dad.
Baby won't have his dad.
Look at this. Look. All the time. You fucking you do. Now you're gonna be a fucking loser too. That's gonna stink. That baby won't have a dad. All the time. You had your fucking camera on your phone. Look at this. Look.
Wow, we were just trying to leave and go to our car, and they're all coming up to us. Well, wait.
All right.
Oh my God.
Shit, you fucking maggot.
Oh my God.
You're a fucking maggot. Put down on your fucking
Oh shit. Oh, we have all of this on for the blog.
We're gonna call the Canton police right now. Let's see what happens. We got
Oh
that on
my
video,
God.
right?
He just not.
We got that on video, right? We got that on video, Jimmy.
Thank you. What's your name in case we need another witness to this?
That's smart, Jimmy boy.
Okay. Oh my
Calm
God.
down, young man.
Just like,
Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get Kevin on the line. We'll see what happens. Canton Police Department.
Yeah, you make fun of everyone for calling
The tough guy crew.
It's because
Oh, I
well,
am.
this was actual assault.
Yeah. You getting this off?
filming Meredith, being a good little girl.
They seem really intimidated. They seem really intimidated.
That daddy's gonna be in jail when
They
that baby
seem
comes
really
out. You're a
intimidated.
pedophile, dude, and you meet women. Why do you meet women?
Meredith, what are you doing with a guy like this?
Did you?
Huh?
You're a pedophile.
What are you doing with like an asshole like this?
He actually was just
Like
standing
such a
out here.
sweet, beautiful girl. What are you doing?
I mean, you molested your own
You
children.
just touch her, bro?
Seriously.
What do you see?
You just
No.
touch her?
Maybe a little fucking soft.
She doesn't want you to touch her.
Yeah, I don't.
What's wrong with you?
We had a nice conversation. I just introduced
touching
myself
her?
to him. I don't know why everybody has to be so
You just
like.
touched her,
I'm
bro.
asking her why she's with a fucking loser like you.
Why are you touching her?
He's not a
Little
loser.
touch
He's a
like
good
that.
person.
I
And
asked her why she's fucking hooking up with like a loser like you.
Like that. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Leave. You don't like Canton. No one wants you here. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking loser.
now that he was
Let's go,
assaulted,
big guy.
we have to wait for.
Let's go. Let's go.
I actually had a really nice conversation with him. He's nice.
Guy's a fucking loser. Love the town of Canton so much he has to come hang out here. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking loser. Loser. You loser. Keep going. Have fun. Have another beer in there.
You go home. What do you do with that?
You're
You're
just
obsessed. You got rid of that. You're
obsessed.
It's
Fucking loser. You're a loser too, by the way. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
You're beautiful, but you're a fucking loser.
I'm actually
Not
not.
as big a loser as this one. Put down the phone though and have a conversation.
Hold on.
And nothing about your cell phone.
We just wanted
Haven't said
to.
a word about your phone.
Take a walk down here. Take a 10-foot walk down here, buddy. Take a little
I
walk.
thought you guys were
Take a little
intimidated.
walk. You got balls, right?
Please,
Little
okay.
fucking 5'9" man. You got balls.
I got balls. Take a walk. Come on.
What's really happening?
Well, they're intimidated by me. I don't want them to be
In the window that you have.
Well, they're not intimidated?
Why do you hang
Well,
out?
then why
Don't you look intimidated?
They're telling the cops.
Put your face in front of me again. Put your phone in front of me
Come on,
again.
man. Put your phone down. You're a big fucking head.
You will not. You absolutely will not, Jimmy. You absolutely will
in
not.
front of his hand so I get a better view of it this time I'm doing it.
I'll go wherever I please. Wherever I please.
We were just trying to leave here and like you literally got assaulted by Jim Ferris.
How far along are you?
It's not worth it, Meredith.
He's gonna be another.
It ain't worth it.
He's gonna be
Let's just go
It
out.
ain't worth it. I'm gonna talk to your parents though, because you're fucking dumb as shit.
How's that nutty bit you've been in? Huh? How's the nutty bit? Wow.
Better than the jail you were in for killing a man in 1994.
Oh, what a deep fucking hit.
All
How are
right.
your tax? How'd you pay your tax bill?
Shit, doesn't she?
All right. So here-
I don't have a million small claims like you.
You talked all that shit about me. Put down your phone and have a conversation.
Who are you?
Who am I? You know who the fuck I am.
Listen.
Look at my fucking
Who
face.
am I? Who are you?
You don't know who I am?
Who are
you?
What? I think
Put down your fucking phone.
he's
and
the
have a
older
conversation.
Albert, Chris Albert Jr.
Mustache?
I think, right?
Oh, Albert Jr. Oh, gotcha. I didn't. The mustache. You guys seem really intimidated. You guys seem really intimidated. You guys seem really
Take a walk.
intimidated.
Take a 5-step walk.
And do what? I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to scare.
Do it, you little puss.
I don't want to intimidate.
Do it, you
you.
little
For the
fuck.
I
record,
don't
I'm
wanna
not
intimidate
pregnant,
him. I
but
don't want
Little
to scare
fucking
you guys.
puss. Take a
I don't
little
want to
walk.
scare you guys. I know you guys are really scared of me. I don't want to scare anybody.
See how
We're
scared
doing
we
this
are.
for
Take a
our own
walk.
protection.
Take a walk. How
We
scared
don't
we
want
are.
to be anyone. We don't want to scare you guys.
did you fall asleep?
Oh, not yet.
I mean, we were.
But
Should we just?
no. We're gonna call the police. So you guys just got here. We got it all on film. I was just assaulted by Jim Ferris. He assaulted me. We got it all on video. And now the McAlberts are down here telling me they're gonna kick my ass or something like that, harassing me.
Really? What about
calling me a pussy.
You're drinking with the kid?
We'll see. There's Colin's talking. I'm glad he's not intimidated.
Calling me pregnant.
I'm glad he's not intimidated at least. So yeah, we got there. I'm surprised to see Ryan down here like this. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And I didn't say shit. I'm not protesting. I'm just trying to eat a.
No, you already.
I'm
you
just
already
trying to eat a
initiated-
meal.
You already
I-
initiated
We are
contact.
just
You already
trying to.
initiated
Yeah,
we
you
just
ran
went
up
in
to
here.
us when we were
We
trying to
went
leave
in
dinner.
here to see if McCarthy's.
We were walking on a sidewalk and you ran up to us.
We ate dinner, and then all of a sudden.
How are
we
your
got
small
assaulted.
claims? Did you
Like
pay the
I'm doing
pepperoni man?
On video. You guys who claim to be so scared.
Did you pay the
We're
pepperoni
just
man
trying to
lately?
eat-
No, because he's
we're
still
just
got
trying
small
to eat-
claims.
We're just trying to eat a meal of food.
Wait them any
How much
longer.
we're
You're
just
trying to
trying
kill
to eat a
yourself.
meal
How
of
are
food.
the roids, Colin? I know your
This is
roid rage is
wild
getting.
shit, man. Can you believe this is happening, dude? What is it? Like, this is wild. These guys, they prove me right every single time. Every
You
time,
lost the
baby.
case.
Every time.
Case is
I
lost.
hope
You
you're ready to
fucking
hear the word
loser.
not guilty,
Get
right?
the fuck out
Get
of here,
ready
you
for the
piece
word
of shit.
not
You're a
guilty.
fucking
Not
dog.
guilty.
Get the fuck
Not
out of here.
guilty. Not guilty. Get used to those words. You're gonna hear it this week. Not guilty. 3 times you're gonna hear that shit. Not guilty. Not guilty. Get ready. Get ready. It's coming. So anyway.
Where are the Cam
Like,
police
yeah,
now?
did
It's
you
been
call
going
them?
on 8
Yeah.
minutes.
So we,
Like,
yeah, we're,
when Jim Ferris assaults you, they don't come.
yeah, they called the cops, I guess. We got it all on video. I got assaulted by Jim Ferris. He came up and assaulted me on video. He smelled like shit too. He smells exactly what you would imagine he smells like. So they're all over here. I don't know. We're just trying to eat dinner. We went in here to eat a nice
We're
meal
just
of
trying to
food.
walk out on a sidewalk.
I come outside.
I think the fans wanting pictures triggered
What's
them.
up? It's just the McAlberts being assholes again. That's what they do. We're just trying to eat food. I just wanted to eat a meal of food
Sorry.
in peace. It was lovely. It was really good. I really liked the dinner here. And I heard the food was good at CF McCarthy, so I wanted to eat the food. I'm not bothering anyone. So I am filming this for my own
How many drinks
protection.
you had before you got it?
My own production. Own protection.
He
That's
had
what I'm
none.
doing. So that's it.
Have any?
Look at
You're
these animals.
just like
Look
the
at
rest
these
of them,
goons.
right? That's why
Look
you're
at these
here.
goons.
That you joined a
Goons.
fucking club full of
Goons.
losers. You guys were nobody's growing up and you're nobody's now.
I'm actually with somebody, and I'll
I don't know.
What is back in session? You may be seated.
22117.
All right, so why are we out here?
Your Honor, I just saw the verdict forms, and as we discussed yesterday, the amendments that the court indicated it would make on the.
Oh, no, no.
verdict forms have not been made.
Okay, I did not say I'd make it. I said I'd think about it. I said I was tired and I needed to think about it.
What you said before you were tired and you needed to think about it was you agreed that there needs to be not guilty options for the subordinate charges
No.
under count 2.
I said that it made sense to me, but no, I did not change it upon looking at it because the verdict slip, this verdict slip as submitted to the jury is exactly how it always is in Massachusetts.
Can I ask you a question? I don't really care how it always is in Massachusetts. I care about whether or not it's appropriate.
It's appropriate.
Two different things.
It's appropriate.
Let me make my argument, if you wouldn't mind, Judge, why it's not appropriate. For a superior charge, they have to decide that she is not guilty of the superior charge, and that is the starting point of whether or not she is guilty or not guilty of any subordinate charge, often called a lesser included. Once they decide that she's not guilty of the superior charge, now there's two additional charges that they've been instructed they must decide whether she's guilty or not guilty of. How do they decide that she's not guilty of the first subordinate charge, involuntary manslaughter?
Okay. Anything else you want to say, Mr. Jackson?
I'd like an answer from the court. How do they decide that she's not guilty of involuntary manslaughter on that verdict?
That's their decision to make.
And how do they make it if they don't have an option to check a box that says not guilty?
They don't check the box that says guilty, do they? And then when they go to the next block, they don't check the block that says guilty, and on the top you're left with not guilty. Okay?
So it's the absence of the check mark that the court determines is the not guilty finding by the jury.
Yes, that's what the verdict slip reads. It reads not guilty. If they don't check block 2, 3, or 4, the verdict slip reads not guilty. Okay? That's how it is, Mr. Jackson.
Well, and apparently that's how it's going to be because of the court's order. That is not how it should be, and it's over our strong objection. They need to see that there is a not guilty option for the subordinate charges. If they come back guilty on, for instance, involuntary manslaughter, that's immediately appealable. They didn't have an option on the verdict form to find her not guilty. It's almost like the court is directing a verdict of the subordinate charges.
Okay. I disagree with you. Mr. Yannetti, you've seen verdict slips exactly like this. Okay?
I actually haven't really.
Have you had no lesser includeds?
No, we've always had lesser included, but I have not seen a verdict slip there where not guilty is not an option for the rest.
Okay. I disagree with you. All right. Excuse me. This is funny, Ms. Reed. All right. We're done.
All rise for the court, please.
Not guilty is not an option for the rest.
Okay. I disagree with you. All right. Excuse me. This is funny, Ms. Reed. All right. We're done.
All rise for the court, please.
She got mad. Said, Miss Reed, you think something funny? You think something funny, Miss Reed? But that's the case where the lady, she had a boyfriend, and he was a cop, and they all went to the bar, and she ended up dropping him off at the little after party that they had. All the little police officers and their wives went to the little after party afterwards, after they left the bar, and she dropped him off because she didn't know them like that. And somehow he ended up dead by the end of the night. And they trying to say that she got drunk and hit him with her car, but he got scratches and all these type of bruises and all that. And his Apple Watch said that he went up and down some steps. So it's proof. And he had beef with a couple with the nephew that was at the party as well. So they got every reason to believe that lady get framed. But the jury, they supposed to be in deliberation. I don't know if they at home or where they at, but I know they supposed to be in deliberation. I don't think they went home for the day. I don't think so. I don't think so. What y'all doing? What y'all doing over there, y'all auntie thing? Them stars, y'all shit. I don't know how to give out no wrenches. Tell me how to give out wrenches. Tell me how to give out wrenches. How many days was this trial? So I know where to watch it. The trial, well, I mean, it was only some weeks. I think it was like 4 weeks. They went by like that. It was a quick trial. I don't think, let me see. Hold on, let me give y'all a little summary. We'll watch this while y'all listening to Stillwater. Hold on. Files on. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be doing this, but we'll see. I'll show y'all.
Protect what home.
Jury deliberations just wrapped up for the day in the Karen Read murder trial. Now, earlier, attorneys delivered closing arguments. Read is accused of hitting and killing her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with her SUV and leaving him to die in the snow in January of 2022.
Large crowds have gathered outside Norfolk Superior Courthouse today. Read is charged with second-degree murder, manslaughter, operating a vehicle under the influence, and leaving the scene of an accident. Her lawyer argues that she is being framed. Thanks for staying with us this half hour. I'm Priscilla Casper.
And I'm JC Monahan. We are joined now by NBC 10 commentator and courtroom insider for us, Sue O'Connell, who has been there basically. We are joined now by NBC 10 commentator and courtroom experience, I would say. What kind of conversations do you think the jurors are having, considering they only had this in their hands for just 2 or 3 hours this afternoon?
Well, JC, that's a great question. The judge said to them, you can have lunch and deliberate during lunch, or you can have lunch and deliberate after. So we were talking in the press pool about what we would do. And I think they've been dying to talk about it. So I'm sure at least over lunch, they talked a little bit about it. If they follow the judge's recommendation, that they don't just do a quick vote. Actually, you know what? Karen Read is coming out of the courthouse right now, JC. So I'm going to take a shot of that while I answer your question. The question becomes, do they go over all?
You see, they treating that lady like she famous as hell. What it do, Tasha?
What you doing on live?
Well,
Look at you.
What? I told y'all I was gonna pop on here real quick.
No, I ain't been in that chat. I've been looking at it partially.
See, I've been on here trying to learn something, but I've been teaching myself. You see?
Oh, I see you. I see you got your little stream going on the side. What you doing?
I'm learning something.
Listen, you and KD finna take over YouTube.
Oh, for the murder rate.
So they gave her a bone. I don't honestly really think that she killed that man. I think they framed her. I'm gonna be for real. I don't think she killed that man.
You know, everybody that was there at the party related in some type of little form or fashion.
Correct, but I haven't really been following the trial like that. I should have, but the bits and pieces that I've came across, all of them is suspect. Cause how y'all didn't see that man dead outside? Like, come on now, for real. Like, he just went missing. Y'all ain't know where he was, and y'all just woke up. That just don't sound right. I hope they found her not guilty, because I think it's gonna come out that one of them had something to do with it, and the fact that they were law enforcement officers is a little strange.
Right. And then, but you know, they all had a little nephew that used to TP his house and all this shit, and he happened to be at the party that night. As he grew up, they had problems. Him and the dude that died, they got into, you know what I'm saying, verbal disputes and all that. with each other about the nephew running through his yard and TPing it with tissue and all this mess. So they already had smoke. So with everybody being drunk and it's 2, 3 in the morning, I think they jumped the man. He done got bit by the dog. Cause you know, they after all this came about, they sold the dog because it's alleged that a dog bit them and they done sold the dog on dog. You know, white people don't sell dogs.
Oh, that's listen, I'm telling you, something in the water in this situation ain't clean. It's gonna come out eventually. But if they do convict her, I feel like that, you know, she may have grounds for appeal, but I think she gonna serve. I don't think they gonna knock her out. I don't think that they're gonna knock her over the head. Like, I don't see it happening.
She can't serve no time. If y'all see the little publicity she get when she going into court, them folks finna tear the town up about that lady. They know they framing her. And then that little Turtle Boy is the YouTuber that put all this together. So he done seen some of them folks that were witnesses out on the town, and they didn't attack the man and knocked his phone at his hand and all that shit. So he got smoke. He got smoke on the streets.
Well, it look like it's gonna be a lot of smoke. Yeah, and
what they talking about happening in court today?
I mean, I watched it a little bit. So I mean, the end is what's kind of spicy to me. I missed the beginning because I had like a little situation, but so from what it looked like, it's supposed to be an in-camera review on Monday. The in-camera review is basically outside of the public view. So the only people that can be there is the attorneys. Brian still want Young Thug to be there, but the judge is saying that it's privileged. So some of the information is privileged, and he only wants the attorneys that are there because the attorneys are bound by ethical. I guess he said ethical something. I can't remember exactly, but where they can't provide information that is privileged. So he kept saying, do you have any case law? Do you have any case law that you can bring up that says that he has the right to be there? So I guess he didn't think that Brian Steele was gonna have any case law from it. So he cited one state and one federal case law that says that during critical stages of the trial, the defendant is supposed to be there so he can confront his accuser. But I think the judge is trying to hide behind some of the information being privileged, like attorney-client privilege. But I don't understand how anything can be attorney-client privilege when you have 14 other people in the room and it's not just the attorney and her client. That privilege is gone at that point. So, I mean, I don't know. He said that he declined the motion, but I think before this weekend, some traction should happen with that Supreme Court case. The only reason I say that is because look how quick the thing happened with that Judge Peterson. She had these same complaints basically, but I think what hers came to light was because she was arrested. Look at you trying to test stuff out. Go to the very end.
On Friday, this is a Wednesday. I'll be getting out on a Friday. And I believe it's a Wednesday. I'll be getting out on Friday when I have a lawyer, so it gets continued for me to get a lawyer. So I'm held hostage basically by the way the courts are. So Mr. Williams is not part of any of that conversation. He then allegedly gets on the telephone and has a conversation, and that is explained to Mr. Williams as well. I go to court Friday, but I don't have a lawyer. To then say that it's part of a conspiracy to get a lawyer for someone going to court on a probation revocation case, I think is a bridge too far. To say you're going to get a lawyer, I don't have a problem with that. But to say I offered up my lawyer because that is symbolic of a crime, it seems to me that if that type of evidence comes in courts, we are all in trouble because that's what we want people to do. We want people to get lawyers. So I'm objecting to the state's playing that portion. I'm not objecting to the portion that Mr. Williams allegedly is on the phone and is offering to potentially help with a lawyer. I don't have a problem with that. If the state wants to then argue that's somehow part of the conspiracy, I'll argue against it. But to then go further and say, aha, And this is a crime organization, and the lawyers are part of the criminal activity. I think that is under 403. It should never be said in any court unless there's proof of it. That lawyers protect criminal parties.
Your Honor, the state never said, I don't know where Mr. Steele got that last
You're
assertion from. The
around the
state
party
said
come out.
what is relevant is that he was willing to offer up his attorney to represent him. That is where it ends. And everything else Mr. Steele said is great closing argument. But the relevance of it, it comes in, and then he can argue all of that, what he just said in closing.
It's relevant. It's more probative than prejudicial under 403, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll allow it. I'll give you a continuing objection, Mr. Steele, in that respect. Okay. All right. So what was the next thing you wanted to argue about, sir, or have me invite my attention to after the first call? Is it the first call or another call?
This is this call, but it's going to be for all of the calls.
Okay. All right.
There's portions of it that are just conversation about what other people said. I'm just using an example. Val, V-A-L, said that. And okay, 1 second.
And this call, Mr. Steele, are different. Is referencing their.
D, you sitting up here trying to work? You trying to learn how to work this?
Where he addressed that part at the end?
It's at the end, the very end. So if like it's when you get to leave.
All right. Oh, it's right here.
Says your clients can be present. I'll be more than happy to listen to you. I really will.
Well, my case is every case, but Penny, P-E-N-N-I-E versus State, Sammons, S-A-M-M-O-N-S versus State, Ward, Wade, W-A-D versus State, 1852. But the bottom line is, and they all say the same thing, at any critical stage of the proceedings, the criminally accused has a right to be present. I'm raising under federal as well as state constitution. I'm also raising an open courtroom, not a closed courtroom, under the right to public trial.
I understand that, sir, and I'll take a look at the cases you cited, and that is part of what the court has to rule upon, whether or not it was in fact, or whether or not somebody else will rule upon, not me, I should say, whether or not it's a critical stage. But let me get through the review of the in-camera review first, and then we can have some other conversations. Okay?
No, I understand how it works. I just object. You're overruling it. I'm just
okay. All right.
Thank you.
State, you'll be able to as well join for those of you that were in there as well. I believe Ms. Hilton and Ms. Love for that same review. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right, folks. I'll see you on Monday. All right. Enjoy the rest of your time.
D, so I'm trying to figure out why we don't have no wrench yet.
How I do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what hold on, I'm figuring it out. But yeah, I don't know what he got up. So what he trying to do? He trying to go have a meeting without Thug them there, or what? Like what's going? What?
So the meeting is basically for the attorneys only. With the attorneys, the only people that can be there is, I think he said one attorney from each, like I don't know if he gonna let all of them, but I heard one attorney from each defendant, and then Love and Hilton and everybody else that was like, I think Merchant can be there because she requested it, and what's the Kate Bumpkiss attorneys can be there. And because they all want part of the transcript, but he's gonna go through and redact the transcript first for what he feels like is privileged information, and they can argue what they feel like is privileged. Thug and them gonna be sitting in the courtroom while all this happening at 9:30 on Monday. So then I guess court gonna start after then about what's like after then to finish the argument. But I don't know if they're gonna go over the actual what's in the body of the transcripts in open court, because what Steele is trying to say is he wants the transcript reading to happen in open court. The judge is trying to get around it by saying that it's privileged, but then he also says in it, he's like, well, higher courts will tell me if it's something that I need to do differently. I feel like that he thinks that maybe before Monday a ruling might come out from the Supreme Court. So the transcripts might have to be released anyway, the full transcripts, versus him only giving them the redacted portion of it. But if you've been looking at like how his demeanor and even how he's ruling lately, like he gives the state side first, and then he goes on the defense side of what they're trying to do, and then he says the court thinks that in this case that this is which is what he should have been doing in the first place. But he's trying to like change his narrative from saying that he's biased, but I still feel like that he is, because pertinent parts of this case is mostly hearsay from what somebody heard somebody else say, so they took it and they related to this person this way, and it doesn't make any sense. Lord,
It don't.
Nurse said give everybody a wrench except Slick. Slick, they coming for you.
Once I figure it out.
No, Sierra, I don't think Woody is gonna be in that hearing. I know that he will be in the show cause hearing that's on the 3rd, which is next week. I think it's gonna be juicy, but the 3rd is Monday.
Come on, Tasha, with the update.
D. So how excuse me. How is that gonna work? If the show cause hearing is Monday, then the show cause hearing is on the 3rd, right?
He might have a separate. Oh no, the 3rd.
No, the show cause hearing has to be live.
It's Wednesday. The 3rd is Wednesday.
What I'm tripping on? Oh shit, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. I am tripping. The 3rd is. I'm looking at this June right now. June 3rd is on a Monday, so the 3rd is on Wednesday. So the 1st is gonna be the thing. So I guess they'll have the transcripts by the 3rd. I think he gonna cancel the show cause hearing.
What they was talking about? They took Kayla off something. She got removed from something.
They took off what?
Like a show cause motion.
They took him off of it, but she still got to show up.
Why would she still have to show up?
I feel like she took her name off of it because remember, I don't know if you read her attorney's thing, but they said in their motion for a quash, they said that she her name was the only one mentioned, hers and Woody's. So out of all the people that was there, he specifically outlined her name and Woody's name. Like these are the only 2 people that can be the moles. Essentially, I feel like that she probably they already knew, but she is really chasing clout. Like I'm not.
What you mean? She probably
because they in Steele's motion for recusal, he said that she confirmed the information that they had already received. So I believe in my heart of hearts, I believe that she knew. She confirmed what they already knew. Like they probably had heard from somebody else what potentially happened, and she confirmed actual facts from the situation. If she's saying that it was no privilege, why would the judge think that it was privilege? Come up, y'all. I gotta leave. I gotta go get dry cleaning in a few.
You was working from your house today?
I go in the office from like, let me not lie like that. I was supposed to work from 7 a.m. to 3:30, but I go in the office from like 7 to 11 every day because my son go to tutoring, which is like an hour away.
I'm gonna see.
So you still ain't us wrenches yet?
I ain't did what?
You ain't figured out how to give us wrenches yet, and I don't understand.
What you mean? I tried to look it up, and they ain't got all that mess on there.
Where's Rico at? With the
Oh yeah, he's supposed to know.
listen, you don't want too many. You don't want no mods anyway. I know.
I don't think I know mods. All y'all need to be mods. The whole gang need to be mods.
86.
Yes.
Oh, there go Rico. He popped out. He said he coming. Pause. What? Y'all, I'm looking on two different screens. Oh, my forehead a little big, y'all. D, you gonna roast me?
For what?
My forehead. You see a little big?
But they got. But if it is a setup that because with the Karen Reed lady, if it's a setup, that lady, the judge didn't even want to put not guilty on her little plea sheet for the jurors. So they might be setting something up to where she get found guilty either way it goes.
Who you talking about, Karen Reed?
Yeah.
I don't know though. Like, I feel like they're trying to pressure people into making her not guilty. Who is that, Rico?
Yeah. Oh, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, y'all don't get good service. I'm going to be on mute.
We trying to figure out about these wrenches.
What?
How to give people a wrench, Rico. You asking for a wrench. We trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh, you on a computer, D?
Yeah.
Like, I think you got to press the three little dots next to their name.
It only say delete, put user in timeout, and ban user or delete their comments.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm about to find it out.
What's today? Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday the 26th. No, today is Wednesday. Today is
today Wednesday, 26. Yeah,
Well,
your days been off. Your days off.
My days is off. I don't go nowhere. I ain't been outside, baby. Jacksonville is hot. You hear me? I ain't going outside.
But so is that what they was talking about? Was the big hype at the end of trial today? Is that what it was?
I mean, I think I caught a part of Sylvia. Oh, what that lady? Oh, I'm gonna say OLG. I caught a part of her live with what she was saying, and I mean, I don't. First off, speech class needs to be had, but from what I understood is I guess they assumed that was supposed to be hype, and she said something about that the state was supposed to rest in August. But if the state rests in August, first off, we're at July, right? We're about to be at July. They haven't even finished with Woody yet. So if that is true, granted, it could happen. Not saying that because they may feel like they don't have a case, they just rest.
Oh yeah,
But
I gotta show y'all something too. Keep going. I gotta show y'all something.
yeah, but if that is the case, then if they rest, then that's good for the defense because a lot of the information that they retained from the state was trash. But they still brought up, I think, Detective Thorpe, which is the main detective in the case. So I don't understand how they're gonna rest in August.
Yeah.
But if they do rest in August, they wasted a lot of money, a whole lot of money.
They don't care because the election in November.
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh my God, did y'all see what was happening with Ashley Merchant and Fannie going back and forth and that lawsuit stuff? So I don't know if a lot of people like knew why Love was missing, but Love was missing because Merchant is suing the DA's office.
Who's suing who?
Merchant, Ashley. So she's the whistleblower for the Fannie corruption.
Can they still offer pleas? I don't know.
Yeah, they still offering pleas. So if y'all heard Friday, some people are taking pleas, the indicted but not on trial defendants. I guess I don't know what
Not
they
not the people on the severed cases getting
correct.
pleas.
They are, and some of them are taking them, from what I've heard on Friday. They've been offered some pleas, so I don't know if they're offered pleas or what type of pleas they are, but some of them are going to take those pleas. Now the thing is, if they're alpha pleas, then they're okay. I would take an alpha plea because that means I don't have to attest to my crime. I'm still considered not basically guilty of the crime that you're saying that I committed, but I'm just signing this document so I don't have to go to jail, and that, it just is what it is. But if it's anything other than that, I go to trial because they obviously don't have no case. And a severed case is actually easier. I think one person was found guilty in their severed case, though.
I think this is what you're talking about, huh? Hold on. Make sure I don't have that shit. I think this was.
Don't put no extracurricular videos up here, because once it's up, we watching the whole thing.
Oh, look at Lee talking crazy on here.
Hey, Lee. Oh, D,
What?
stand up. I'm stand up. You stand up.
What?
D, stand up. I'm standing. Look, you see me? I'm standing up. You stand up too. Let me see. Lee said you got to stand up.
Lee?
Yeah. So I'm up. You
Hey.
get up.
Hold on, let me say something. Keep it professional in this gut chat. Keep it professional. I am shocked.
Lee, I tried to help you. He didn't want to do it.
I know one thing.
Nurse, he wanted to be professional in this chat. I can't turn around. All right, I gotta finish this last case too.
All right, so I think this is what you're talking about.
It's long. I want to watch this with you guys together and see what your reaction is. Check this out.
Who's the right person to sue for enforcement of the Open Records Act? Or are we really in a place where, despite cases going back to 1996 at least, where the Supreme Court is talking about enforcing the Open Records Act against a sitting district attorney, that you've just named the wrong party? And so let's figure out, because in civil cases, procedurally, where there is a right that may be vindicated, oftentimes it's just a matter of determining who is the appropriate party, and let's get the appropriate parties before the court and move forward with the substance.
Yeah, and I think frankly, I think we've appropriately named the office as the defendant, because that would be an official capacity claim against the DA herself.
But well, I mean, I don't want to be overly limited here, but I mean, I have said that I don't agree that Myers has applicability here in terms of the general proposition that such an entity has to exist in order to be sued. But let's not completely dismiss the county's point that the Fulton County District Attorney's Office is not a formal entity. It's not a municipal body. It's not an incorporated entity. It's just a name that we've given. I mean, if you were to sue a lot of the entities that are subject to the Open Records Act for some other violation, it would be you'd be suing the sheriff or the DA or the governor, right? I mean, that's how we do things in terms of suing for relief within the purview of those named elected officials.
Right, and we certainly can amend the complaint to add the district attorney individual and in her official capacity. If that solves the issue, then we're happy to do that. If it was really just a nomenclature issue, we just have a wrong party name, then we can say it would be a lot of time to just get to the heart of the matter and get the right people on the complaint. The thinking though was that an individual capacity claim would fail on its face because we didn't have any direct knowledge that Ms. Willis herself had responded to these requests, or that she had any input in responding to these requests, and we didn't have a factual basis to believe she somehow individually had participated. So that would lead us to the official capacity claim, which frankly I thought we had done by naming the entity. I also do want to point to the court to some statutes that I think shed light on whether the General Assembly believes that the district attorney's office is capable of leading the suit. It refers to the office in several different statutes. I'll just list them. I don't necessarily need to go into the point by reading all of the statutes, but there are a number of statutes that the General Assembly has specifically referenced the office of the district attorney. It's 1585A, it's 1585G, 15184C, 15186.1, 1A, 151814.1, C3, 151814.1. All of those statutes, there's actually three others. 151828, 151828A, and then 151830A. All of those statutes here refer to the office of the district attorney, which I think highlights to the point that, and again, it may be a distinction between meaning, it may not. I
don't want to hear it.
Substance until Your Honor is ruling on the actual dispositive constitutional issue, but whether we have the right person or not. They're operating with the idea that they are subject to the act, whether they're required to or not.
Oh, and girl right there.
And Ms. Merchant and I, in another case, actually sent out the record to class.
Hey, that's her right there.
Nah, that ain't Fanny. That's
No, I'm talking about that's the ass, whatever you.
Ashley, right? So you see the lady that's right next to the man? That's her husband. That's Ashley right next to him.
Yeah, you said that's her husband though.
Mm-hmm. Her husband on that law firm together.
Oh, that's her damn husband. See, everybody getting turned into a witness in the and this.
Each of the district attorney's offices around the state, and not one of them said they're not subject to the act. And
This is the issue. And so as far as liability, I think that is the bigger umbrella, which we will get to. However, we're just not quite there because again, we have the wrong defendant. Thank you, Christina. Anything else you want to say in closing? Because again.
So what this is becoming like, it's so amazing to me because this is why.
Yeah, I don't know what kind. What?
I want. She looks like the lady. Who said it's 105? Child, I can do 105, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's too hot outside, fashion.
Which judge line? What you talking about? Talking about what is?
No, I was like the black lady. I wonder, is that the whistleblower lady? Who the heck do Rico got on his own? Oh, that's a look like a baby.
Well, I ain't even do no. What are you talking about? Talking about picture?
You know, y'all like.
Yeah, but I wonder if they're what they had to do with Love though.
She was in there. She was that's why she was out. She was in that hearing.
Oh, she trying to represent her?
I don't know if she was representing her or I don't know if she had to do something with it, but from what it was reported, she was in that hearing.
Oh, so that's why she in the cut now.
Well, she came in today. She was here today.
Yeah, she was in the cut.
Yeah. I don't know though. This case, I want the case to be over because I want them to be able to go home like with their families or whatever. I feel like if it was something that was like, I don't understand how a lady is on trial for murder, and she's not a threat to society, and she's out, and her trial is publicized, and they are so like this group of people. Some of them took plea deals that actually did the crime, took plea deals, and they out on the street. In this, they're just such a.
And the people who probably really did it in the Karen Reed trial ain't even on trial. They just come in the court line. They ain't even on trial.
I think her attorney's been doing a really good job.
Oh yeah, she got some big money attorneys. Like I heard, listen to that little thing, that exchange. They was arguing. Hold on.
Oh, no. Okay, I did not say I'd make it. I said
22117.
All right, so why are we out here?
Your Honor, I just saw the verdict forms, and as we discussed yesterday, the amendments that the court indicated it would make a verdict.
Oh, no. Okay, I did not say I'd make it. I said I'd think about it. I said I was tired and I needed to think about it.
What you said before you retired and you needed to think about it was you agreed that there needs to be not guilty options for subordinate charges under count 2.
I said that it made sense to me, but no, I did not change it upon looking at it because this verdict slip as submitted to the jury is exactly how it always is in Massachusetts.
Can I ask you a question then? I don't really care how it always is in Massachusetts. I care about whether or not it's appropriate.
It's appropriate.
Different things.
It's appropriate.
Let me make my argument, if you wouldn't mind, Judge, why it's not appropriate. For a superior charge, they have to decide that she is not guilty of the superior charge, and that is the starting point of whether or not she is guilty or not guilty of any subordinate charge, often called a lesser included. Once they decide that she's not guilty of the superior charge, now there's two additional charges that they've been instructed they must decide whether she's guilty or not guilty of. How do they decide that she's not guilty of the first subordinate charge, involuntary manslaughter?
Okay. Anything else you want to say, Mr. Jackson?
I'd like an answer from the court. How do they decide that she's not guilty of involuntary manslaughter on that verdict?
That's their decision to make.
And how do they make it if they don't have an option to check a box that says not guilty?
They don't check the box that says guilty, do they? And then when they go to the next block, they don't check the block that says guilty, and on the top you're left with not guilty. Okay?
So it's the absence of the check mark that the court determines is the not guilty finding by the jury.
Yes, that's what the verdict slip reads. It reads not guilty. If they don't check block 2, 3, or 4, the verdict slip reads not guilty. Okay? That's how it is, Mr. Jackson.
Well, apparently that's how it's going to be because of the court's order. That is not how it should be, and it's over our strong objection. They need to see that there is a not guilty option for the subordinate charges. If they come back guilty on, for instance, involuntary manslaughter, that's immediately appealable. They didn't have an option on the verdict form to find her not guilty. It's almost like the court is directing a verdict to the subordinate charges.
Okay. I disagree with you. Mr. Yannetti, you've seen verdict slips exactly like this. Okay?
I actually haven't run.
Have you had no lesser includeds?
No, we've always had lesser included, but I have not seen a verdict slip there where not guilty is not an option.
Okay. I disagree with you. All right. Excuse me. This is funny, Ms. Reed. All right. We're done.
All rise for the court, please.
That little judge shady. That little judge shady. We're done. We're out of here. Miss Karen Reed, you think that's funny? Only.
Yes, she thought it was funny.
Karen Reed, you think that's funny?
Listen, today has been a day. Dee, I know you didn't leave me in your show. Somebody must
I
have
just
called
got you on your layout.
Huh? Okay, turn it down.
So as a black woman, how do you feel about Miss Love and the situation with the Miss Hilton and hold on. Am I wrong? Is Kayla cool with Miss Love or is she cool with Hilton?
She's cool with Hilton. She
Oh,
said
okay.
that they are friends, how she put it. But I don't know. Like, I don't know what type of friend they are together, but what kind of friends they are together. But it just, I don't know. To me, love is one of those women that you can't stand to be around. Like,
Is Kayla lying about the what you call
lying about what?
being Woody old lawyer?
Heck yeah, I feel like it because she tried to clear it up. I feel like that I don't know how inappropriate it may have been for her to say it, but I feel like that she was like that we had been together, like we was together before, and then she was like, yeah, I represented him, but it was only after she felt like the comment didn't go over well.
The comment didn't go over well. She must don't even know she can't we can't hear her. What you mean breed Kayla is?
Listen, I know you couldn't hear me. I was getting in my car. People are weird. They see any identifying thing of your house or anything.
Oh yeah. You right, you did
I'm
right.
gonna find you.
Stay on your P's and Q's.
I don't trust these people.
Stay on your P's and Q's.
I don't trust them as far as I can throw them, and I don't wanna, this little thing got a little weight to it.
Kayla lied about representing Woody previously. Known her to lie. But we don't, well, let me not say that. We just don't know.
Say it.
No, I was just going to say we've known her to lie, but what if she do come up
No,
with
she's a liar.
No, what if she come up with some receipts and it's like she was his lawyer for something else, like the little accident thing? So what if that was her intention in saying that she was his lawyer?
All right, so are we okay to put out the evidence right now? Because we all seen the picture. I think that we all saw,
What?
somebody
What
in relation to somebody.
Oh, no. Can y'all hear her? Hold on, your thing breaking up. Oh, my bad, Rico.
No, I'm on mute. I'm on mute.
You hear me now, D?
Yeah, I heard you.
All right, so you know the child that she was with. I'm not gonna say who the child belonged to, but you know the child who she was with. It's no way that she didn't know Woody outside of her. Let's be for real.
I don't know.
Now, tell the truth now. That's like me and you. I know your sister. Your sister maybe got a baby or whatever the case may be. I'm taking a picture with your sister baby, right? And then you got a homeboy that be around. I coincidentally represent the homeboy. I ain't gonna see him at no functions, no nothing. Like, I ain't been around you. Like, she been in the Atlanta streets. So it's not like she don't know who these people is. And the type of activity that she looking for on her page, it gives me that she was one of them girls that like to be on the scene. Think of these people. Like, she know them. Y'all, I'm hands free right now, so don't. My hands are free.
Hold on, let's see what you call it.
What it is?
Young Slime Life RICO case.
That's right. So they want the trial stopped until it's determined whether Judge Ural Glanville should stay on this case. 11 Live's Erica Murphy has a closer look at this developing story and what could happen next.
Lawyers representing Diamante Kendricks want the state Supreme Court to step in and issue a stay in the case until a motion for recusal can be considered by what they're calling an unbiased judge. In a filing dated Thursday, attorneys wrote that a secret meeting that took place on June 10th was inappropriate and grounds for Judge Errol Glanville to recuse himself from the case. So far, 3 motions for recusal have been denied by Glanville.
The state is required to give us information that can be used to assist our clients. They have to give us everything. It's called Brady material. I won't go into a lot of detail.
Contention over that meeting led to...
Hey, what y'all think about him? What y'all think about Weinstein? He look a little zesty, don't he?
Weinstein is goofy as fuck. Now, is he wrong? I ain't going that far. I'm not going that far. I don't know. Does he gives well manicured. He gives well manicured.
He be tripping me out. Oh.
He was like, Judge,
Won't go into a...
do you not want to remove this dark cloud that's over the courtroom?
Brady material. I won't go into a lot of detail.
Contention over that meeting led to Glanville
look at the
finding
mannerism.
defense attorney Brian Steele in contempt and ordering him to serve a 20-day jail sentence. But Steele appealed that decision to the state Supreme Court. They have stayed his sentence pending the results of his appeal. Weinstein says the team's job is to provide a vigorous defense in this case.
The important thing for all of us defense attorneys is that our clients get a fair trial. So when you see all of these things happening in court, it's not an attempt to create a fuss or do anything other than really ensure that our clients get a fair trial.
In that motion, lawyers say they ultimately want Judge Glanville to assign another judge to consider motions for recusal and any further meetings and transcripts from those meetings to be disclosed. Erica Murphy.
D, you seen the neck movement?
Huh?
Go back and watch the neck movement on that video.
Yeah,
You might be right. You might be right. You might be right.
you know what I'm saying? He had on the glasses.
But you know what? He is one of the few that be on Twitter talking about the case with other people. So I don't know. It gives you know, a little zesty. But a little, I'm gonna say a little, not a lot. What's in that cup, D?
Nothing. Water.
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 All right, I'm gonna ask you again. Can I see your outfit? Can you stand up so we can see your outfit?
No, be professional. Didn't I say
I'm
this
trying to
already?
be.
Didn't
It
I
looks
say
like
this
you got on
already?
like a. It
Didn't
looks
I
like
say
you
this
got on like a.
already? See, I'm finna call some people and took a temp, and you and Lee finna be the first.
I mean, I'm just trying to help
This
Lee
is professional.
accomplish her goal. I mean,
Oh,
we
okay.
are professional. I'm trying to see your courtroom outfit. Stand up. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth for real.
I'm in a wheelchair. I'm in a wheelchair.
Okay, well, put the phone down. Drop the phone down. Women don't care what type of relationship they in. If they see a man that walk past them, or even if they in their face, we automatically look down. It's just a habit.
It's just terrible.
So that's not terrible.
Women shouldn't sexualize men every time.
Y'all sexualize us. So I mean, at some point, I don't know. Check Twitter and see if he posts anything. Oh, Lee, I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't take them 20. I gotta make something shake for them 20.
I need what you call. I need some mods to block my day ones. If you in the bushes, and for 99 cents you can get a mod. You can get a wrench, and you can block everybody.
D, why you acting like I'm not in Memphis right now and I'm not on my way to your house? I'm gonna get off live when I'm on my way to your house.
Oh yeah, you definitely finna get muted. What the hell is wrong with you? You was not in Memphis tonight, bro. What the hell? See, you finna get kicked backstage. What is wrong? What is your problem? This is a
If somebody was in the bushes, baby, they finna be hot. You hear me? I'm finna be all kind of names tonight.
Bushes, you have every right. Don't be trying to.
Nah, they don't got every right. I'm on my way to see you. To see what you got on.
Oh, see,
Police.
there you go again. Now you
I'm
finna-
just, oh my God. Oh.
This is a professional channel. Wherever you, I don't know what the hell this maniac is saying. What is her problem? She has never been to Memphis, probably. Of the character. No, look, she over there still running her mouth. No, see, whatever she's saying don't even look right. We're just gonna wait till wait till we feel like whatever she's saying is appropriate, then she can get unmuted. I'm finna drop her ass. Oh, that's how I do it. You know, go to community. Community. Oh, and I know community. Set it in Zane. Community ain't one of them. It's a general camera, audio, virtual background recording, hotkeys, layouts, and guests. Community is not an option, you guys. General. But
D, don't think that I can unmute myself now. Drop the cash out so we can buy you some salmon.
y'all don't need my cash out.
Yes, we do. Drop that cash out so we can get your phone number. And she will get in the way.
Hey, I need a new charger, y'all. I need a new charger. My charger broke.
D, Lee got a good point. She said she trying to see your whole shirt. So stand up so she can see your whole shirt.
Hold on, D. You trying to be like you got a cardigan on like E-Bands?
Oh, so.
Man, my dog trying to be professional. D,
Hey, D, this what you do, right? You gotta wear the blazer with no shirt on the. That's your new swag.
Blazer with no shirt on it.
Yeah.
Told you.
Y'all ain't finna give me y'all ain't finna give me what's called struck.
B-Ship just told you how to add the mods.
I think Nurse might be right. If I gotta pay to make y'all mods, I ain't did that.
You gotta pay?
No, I'm saying she said I got a trial version. I'm saying if that's a such thing, that mean I would have to pay to make y'all mods, right?
Oh, maybe so. I don't know. I don't know. I've not done YouTube. Well, we're mods on Rico's
Don't worry about it. I
channel,
learn quick. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it. But right now, but right, y'all acting a fool.
We don't need to be mods, I guess, huh?
I'm gonna go.
Give me a login.
I'm gonna go have ex parte with y'all's auntie and to see what I should do about you guys.
I'm gonna do Natasha at night. You gonna come down? You gonna do the first set?
Who?
First set. Natasha at night, but you gotta stand up. You can't sit down. Your full body gotta be on camera.
Oh, y'all can set me up Tasha at night.
Nah, we trying to see what's up.
Let me trying to exploit me on this app.
Man, buddy, you think them
Not
cash
on duty. Not on duty.
You think them cash apps ringing for OLG? We gonna have them cash apps rolling in. You hear me?
Not on duty.
It's gonna be like Twitter.
Not on duty.
Twitter after dark.
No, this is an appropriate channel where we discuss and nigga politics on what we think going on in these courtrooms, or you know what I'm saying, whatever we're gonna discuss. We want to discuss each other.
Well,
Roasting
we
each
want to
other.
discuss.
Don't be come out.
We want to see your
not like that. Not personally. Don't be stay over.
Nah, we ain't trying to do a personal. We ain't trying to go personal. We trying to see your outfit. We can't talk about your outfit. We can't see it. Let's see.
This ain't no fashion over tutorial.
I mean, we don't think it's no fashion over fit. I think that you look nice. I just want to see the outfit. Lisa, show us the.
Y'all ain't slick. So let me find something to distract y'all.
What's the judge trying to hide?
I tried to find this video where the police killed this to where this police killed this dude in the front seat, but I don't think they dropped the camera footage on YouTube.
Nah, you can do a request for it.
But she gave it to me.
A body cam request, but I don't know. You check some of them channels. I can't think of what them channels' names is.
Everybody talking about Weinstein gonna do this little interview today.
He is with Megan, but I don't mind Megan, but Megan. It's something about her though.
She trash.
Y'all said she trash?
Wait, you talking about Megan Thee Stallion or Googly Eye bitch?
Oh, nah, I don't like Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, hold on, y'all. Really, for real. Like, since we on this topic right now, I was talking about Megan Conniff. I don't know what her last name is.
That's Googly Eye bitch. Look, she got some shit. Look, if you go on her shit, she got merch that says Googly Eye bitch. That's the girl that was on Tory Lane.
Googly eyes.
No, it says Googly Eye bitch.
Really?
Yes. My bad, y'all. That's my baby mama.
Hey, baby mama. She just really, I don't know. She's just weird to me. It kind of, I don't know. She gives me like kind of racist vibes a little bit, but I don't know for sure because a lot of the things she say, it kind of be like, like.
You said the same thing.
Yeah, she's like when she did the Tory Lane shit, she was on some like she was like oh, he did it. I hope he go to jail.
Perhaps. No.
So D, what do you think about the Tory Lanez case? Like, how do you feel about that case?
I'm gonna spare my thoughts on it, but I just know. I
want to hear your thoughts because I don't think that he did it.
I don't think the nigga did it, but the fact that, like, bro, like, he playing with fire, dealing with that.
I feel like this. I feel like that she know that her friend did what she did, and she trying to like.
I'm single.
Hey,
I'm Christy. I run a.
Look what what's called.
Now you gotta get the premium. Nah, D.
Hey D. You gotta show me how to do that on the computer, like when you put the screen up.
The girl still got her dark eye.
I got you. Oh, look.
Shit, no, man.
Now that's being funny.
Holiday Inn. Man.
By the way, let's not hotel shame.
He had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that nigga making people mama cry. So shit, it's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, "Oh Lord, thank you." And then there's some people crying, said, "Oh, we gonna miss one leg, one foot." Oh, that's what the Indians would call them. The Indians give you a name, Blackfoot, Lightfoot. The Indians come up with pale skin. So we go yeah. I don't know, yeah. Yeah, no, nigga, 1 foot. Yeah, they got 1 foot. And then they know he can't run. Yeah, they know nigga can't sprint with that motherfucking platter foot. Yeah, nigga got that platter foot. Nigga can't just take off running and pivot and so they got him. And it ain't funny, but nigga, it ain't no dishonor and death at all. And I'm just saying, if just so happen I die, I give everybody to make fun of me. I give everybody permission right now to make fun of me. Guess what? I ain't gonna hear it. I'm only gonna be fucked up if I hear it. If I be fucked up, I can die and hear people laughing at me. Y'all, they done got that black ass.
It's crazy, ain't it?
That You know what? I seen a message on Facebook from one of the I think it was from Corbin Dead. I don't know if y'all know who Corbin is, but Corbin is the boy they found on they like the Where's Corbin off of TikTok. His dad wrote a post, you know, and he said something that I really respected, because he was like, you know, even though he made fun of like when my son's death, and you know he tormented my family, you know, I'm not gonna celebrate that he dead, because that's somebody's son. You feel me? And I don't never know nothing, like I know of them, like granted, like I've seen them around, you know, or whatever, but I don't know none of these people. And all these people that be dying in Jacksonville from like gang related violence, we got more of a RICO situation here than they do in Atlanta. These young boys down here do not play. And when I say Woody would have been DEA, like completely, and wouldn't even made it on the stand, like they be putting these, like it's a guy. I promise you, I knew this man for like 2 years, and one day he came up missing. That was over 7 years ago. They still ain't found this man. They don't know where he disappeared to. His keys and everything was left in his apartment, and they still ain't found him. These boys be making people disappear until they want them to be found. It was another boy here named Sanchez. They say he robbed, he had something to do with somebody, money going up missing. Sanchez's body was missing for years. And
Where
then
this was it?
in Jacksonville, all this stuff happened in Jacksonville. Like I know so many people that done went missing and they still ain't found them yet. Like just like completely off the face of the earth. Like you don't see or hear from them again. Like you know they dead, but you just don't know where their body is.
That's a terrible situation, but that's so common in some of these black states that, you know what I'm saying, that's what we dealing with. That's what we dealing with.
Yeah, but then everybody want to be like, you know, they want to be on so many movements, and like I kind of understand the logic behind, like even with that did you watch that commentary with the white man that was roasting Sylvia and Dana Lil Live video?
No, I ain't watched it.
Man, that junk was that junk was so hilarious. Like I'm not gonna even lie to you, that was funny as, you hear me? Because literally you see, I learned so much in that live about what they had going on, so it wasn't funny, because they going back and forth about absolutely nothing. Like you mad because he
What's the lady name? Tia Kemp. Oh yeah, hold on. We can't hear you.
Shots when I beat Toy Mama LaStonia, the tenderoni, that her mama husband for some baloney ass and went to jail. Renee, I know your big back, big ham her anchor wrist ass ain't in nobody comments laughing. Yo, girl, y'all over there on the junkie page. What your brother was just eating my out, ho. And what you was just doing? Smiling in my face. Girl, y'all look stupid just like that ass opportunist over there that keep posting me and your nephew. So it shows your character hating asshole. Ho, you been hater. Ho, you need to worry about that sissy you over there raising that ain't even 10, 11 years old. Bitch ain't never touched the ball. And then if y'all think I'm off your big back ass family, ho, I'm fucking busy. Bitch, I'm over here getting ready to go to Atlanta, ho. If you want to see me, you know where I'm at. Stop playing with me, Renee. Ho, don't ever play with me and mine, bitch. And ho, you ain't laughed and commented on shit that I have said over the past few months that's been funny to bitch. You don't want this smoke. Now I'ma stay on your asshole. And Charleston White, you an opportunist. You ain't got no motion. You want to get rich off me, bitch. You could never be a pimp because you could never get no hoes. Would not, bitch. Lay off for it. It ain't funny no more. They got you over there posting shit that ain't even accurate, bitch. Who mama on drugs? Because they talk about Ross' oldest daughter, mother is on drugs. That's Toy grandmother. Toy mama got a child from her mama ex-husband. So y'all bitches could never come after me. I ain't never been a hoe, a prostitute, or a stripper. So you got the right baby mama, bitch. Check my credentials. And that charge you posted, bitch, you ain't got my name on it. I beat Toy mama ass, LaStonia ass, and was acquitted by a jury. Bitch, I ain't never put my hands on child. Y'all better go get y'all stats right. And by the way, bitch, I'm 47 years old. You getting 36 and 37 from? The jump, come on, man. You got to come a little better than that. It's time to sit down somewhere and find you some more motion, baby, because obviously you ain't got none and you need me to get a bag. We up, hoes. Bitch, we up. We ain't going nowhere. Y'all see it. Count it up, Renee. You fat, big back bitch. Ho, you done had 14 surgeries and still 350 pounds. You big back bitch.
Bro,
It is nothing worse than a motherfucker that done had a lot of surgeries and still look fat.
bro, the way that lady say big back bitch, she make it sound like a burger.
Listen, that lady funny as fuck. Now I don't know about rapping because I don't know what she's trying to do with that situation. But now she's funny.
Man, it won't let me play this video. Man.
Hey y'all, somebody send me a cash app. I'm almost out here to the town center and I have an impulse to buy something. I need some food, but I'm really gonna buy something else. But y'all want it, so D, drop the cash app.
Messy Betty. See, you got too much time on your hands.
Drop the We need you to drop your cash app so we can get you a salmon salad.
Oh.
A salmon salad. I do like black and do y'all have this place called the Loop up there?
No, I don't want that. Have we heard of what?
It's a place called the Loop. Do y'all have a food place called the Loop? It's like a pizzeria.
No,
place.
I ain't never heard of that shit.
Oh man.
All right. I did it.
I need somebody who stay in Maryland to let me come visit them so I can go get some seafood. What you?
No, I have to.
This video may contain strong language as well as graphic images, which could be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. This incident occurred June 22nd, 2024, Saturday night at approximately 10:31 p.m. in the area of John Street and Hurd Street when a Fort Wayne Police Department officer conducted a traffic stop for a traffic violation. The officer approached the vehicle and observed a gun by the front seat passenger. The officer, fearing for his life and safety, repeatedly ordered the passenger to keep his hands on the dash. The passenger was not complying and kept reaching for the gun after being told numerous times to keep his hands on the dash. The officer, realizing this is a life and death situation, calls for emergency backup and slightly shifts position to get a better view of the suspect and gun. The officer, having a direct view of the gun and suspect, shoots 2 times, striking the suspect as he tries to reach for the gun again. After the shots are fired, the driver is safely removed from the vehicle and the suspect's gun, a Draco AK pistol, is retrieved. The suspect is rendered aid by officers and taken to a local hospital where he succumbed to his injuries.
What? What?
Body-worn cameras are used by all officers assigned to patrol and specialty units. Per policy, they are worn in training and manufacturing standards. It is important to note that the camera lens is fixed and does not capture everything seen or experienced by the officer. When activated, both audio and video turn on. The body-worn camera has a buffer of video without audio for 30 seconds prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that happen suddenly when the officer may not have time to immediately activate the camera.
Hey there. Put your hands on the dash.
Yes, sir.
No one reach around, you understand me?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Watch what happens. I want to take another car, please. 62s. Keep your hands on the fucking dash. You reach down there again and I will shoot you, motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Keep it on the dash. Keep them on the fucking dash. Make it 84. Don't reach for that fucking gun or I'll shoot you, you motherfucker. Hey, stay back. Don't reach for that fucking gun. Keep your hands on the motherfucking dash.
Hands up. Hands up.
Keep your hands. Shots fired. Shots fired.
I got you.
Let's get the 62 and get him out.
Where's
Get
it at?
some weight on him. It's right down there on his lap.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's get him out. Get the gun.
Hold on.
wasn't
Slide
really
over.
reaching
Slide
for
over
that
so we're not in
gun.
crossfire.
Like,
Slide.
Hey, watch crowd. Get some more cars for crowd control.
Slide. I'm on him.
You hold him. I got 62. There. Put your hands on the dash. No one reach around, you understand me?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Of course I want to take another car.
It's crazy, ain't it?
That shit.
Oh.
That's a different type of weird because, like, I ain't really see him reaching for the gun though.
Yeah,
All I
yeah.
seen was him putting his hands.
Keep him on the fucking dash.
Like,
Make it
he was
84.
very aggressive.
Don't reach for that fucking gun or I'll shoot you, you motherfucker.
He didn't even call for backup. So what?
Stay back. Don't reach for that fucking gun. Keep your hands on the motherfucking dash.
Hands up.
Keep your hands. Shots fired.
This incident is subject to both an internal and criminal investigation, which will be reviewed by the Allen County Prosecutor's Office. Conclusion.
That's
crazy.
that's weird because he took his hand, like, it's an awkward position for you to keep your hand on the dash anyway. Like, it didn't look like he was trying to reach down for that gun. It really looked like he just put his hand like up.
Yes, it was messed up.
Who signal?
Yeah, they was waiting to kill him anyway, though. He was trigger happy. You can tell.
Yeah, all that motherfucker. Keep your hands. What?
Yeah. That
Like,
ain't
why do
deep.
you even have your like on a traffic stop? Low, you got your gun pulled out. Like, he.
That was a lot.
KD say, what her wrench at, D?
She said what?
What her wrench at?
Tell her to find out how to do the wrenches. Tell her to go on her page. Nigga, go on your page and find out how to do the wrenches. Hold on, y'all.
Look.
This right here is where Julio Fulio was killed at. Now the news told us that he was shot and killed in front of Holiday Inn. And that's not true. So I'm gonna give y'all the front where the shots happened at and where he ended up at. Now this right here is the road. This the road. They came through this entrance right here. It's a hotel right on the side of the Holiday Inn. It's called Home 2. This where the shooting took place, not the Holiday Inn. I don't know if they was trying to get a room here or he had people also trying to get a room at the Holiday Inn. But he was at Home 2 when the shooting started. This is why the window is shot out.
Officials here are also on high alert as they search for the gunman who opened fire on the singer and others inside a parking lot of a Tampa motel.
Right here. And they do have cameras. They have one facing this way and they have one facing the other way. So 9 times out of 10, the shooting was caught on tape. So once the shooting took place at Home 2, he drove around the curve. So like the worker at Home 2 said, he was ambushed. They rushed him. So 9 times out of 10, Julio Fulio, his car was facing the road. When the shooters hit, shot up the windshield, he drove around trying to get away. Trying to get away.
That situation is sad, for real.
And he turned right here on the side of Home 2 in between the Holiday Inn. This is the Holiday Inn. This is the stop sign where his car was. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Tonight is packed. And it's a lot of people walking around. And it don't look like they're at a hotel. It's a lot of people with hoodies on. And it's a lot of women that's walking around. So I don't know if they here just to look and see what happened. Or they just look out of place and they really have a room at the Holiday Inn or Home 2. But this right here is where Julio Fulio car ended up. The shots did not take place here. This right here is the Holiday Inn. So he had to come from the side street and come right here. And this is where his car stopped. This is actually the main road. And this is the Holiday Inn. This is the car right here. The car is still here. I don't know why. Was it left here? But the car is still here. And as you can see, the car has damage to it. It looked like they was in an accident. Like somebody hit them. And Julio Fulio car he was in, the passenger side also was wrecked. But I don't see no bullet holes. So this definitely wasn't just a shooting.
They was being chased. They was.
We can't predict when the power will go out, but a Generac home standby generator from the pros at Conway Services can help protect your.
Was being chased. The whole driver's side is messed up. Julio car was right there. They say it's actually blood stains on the sidewalk. I don't know if it's still there. We can try and see. Blood stains right here. The hotel pretty much got it up though. And it goes all the way until the hotel. One of the victims was shot and they ran inside the hotel. They got the sprinklers on now, so we won't be able to see the rest of it. The Holiday Inn also have cameras too. So they most definitely caught everything on tape from the beginning to the end. Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like.
Sorry, buddy, we don't really give a fuck. They did them boys bad. They did them boys bad. Yeah, but all this messy. The nigga was already making songs at people's grave sites and all this stuff.
Look, D, I gotta go get my free.
I think something's wrong.
I gotta go get my free Firehouse sub today because they look like ain't nobody finna cash at me no money getting no food.
Oh, look at this. Who's supposed to be cash apping you?
Your followers.
He'll hold you in summary criminal contempt.
Young Thug's lawyer, Brian Steele, held in contempt after he refused to reveal information to Judge Glanville about a meeting in his chambers. Now an attorney who has become the center of this controversy is here to tell her side of the story. Thanks for joining me for Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. Kayla Bumpus is the defense attorney in Fulton County, Georgia. Earlier this month, she represented Kenneth Copeland, who goes by Little Woody, in a meeting in Judge Glanville's chambers. It was a Monday morning, and the Friday before, Lil Woody had basically refused to testify against Young Thug.
And Mr. Copeland, good afternoon.
Ma'am, I'm here.
Okay. Are you gonna let me ask you some questions?
Okay.
How old are you?
Grown.
Okay, what does grown mean?
I'm an adult.
Okay. And when you say you're an adult, what number in years are you?
I plead the fifth.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National.
Woody is considered the state's star witness in the Young Thug RICO case. The following Monday, Copeland was summoned to Judge Glanville's chambers, and attorney Kayla Bumpus was asked to represent him for that meeting. Brian Steele wasn't present for that meeting. He wasn't invited. But documents filed by Kayla Bumpus's attorney say that she was there along with prosecutors, court staff, security staff, and deputies, the court reporter, and 2 investigators with the DA's office. But Brian Steele, as we've shown you, found out about the meeting even though he wasn't there.
How did you get that information supposedly from my chambers? Did somebody tell you? You should have told me. You got 5 minutes.
To be clear, Assistant District Attorney Adrian Love says nothing improper happened with this meeting.
We certainly have the right to request ex parte communications. That's why we ask that the court reporter be present. This is a matter that the defendants did not have a right to be a part of, as this was a matter regarding a civil contempt that the court imposed upon a person for not obeying the court's directive.
Judge Glanville was furious that Brian Steele found out about this meeting because it was in his chambers and he didn't think he should have known about it. He held Brian Steele in contempt after he refused to say who told him about the meeting, and he ordered him to jail. That's on hold for now as Steele appeals. Glanville also said he believed who knew who told Steele about the meeting.
I'm not asking you what was said. You've already kind of given us some snippets of what you said. That tells me that somebody parroted that information to you. So,
but you're assuming something because I told you already.
Well, then, other than if you were sitting, unless you were sitting in there with a recorder or Miss Love or Miss Hilton or one of the deputies gave you that information, or Miss Weaver shot you a rough copy of the transcript, there's only one other person that's left.
Well, Your Honor.
And if that person gave you that information or shared that information with you, she probably violated privilege.
Well, let me tell you two things. One, I don't know how that is a privileged communication.
The judge issued an order to show cause as to why everyone present for that ex parte meeting shouldn't be held in contempt. The order specifically, though, named Kenneth Little Woody Copeland and Kayla Bumpus. Kayla Bumpus is asking to quash the show cause order and for Judge Glanville to recuse himself from these proceedings. In it, Bumpus's lawyers outline what happened during the meeting, stating, the court asked Copeland whether he was prepared to testify. Copeland announced that he planned to again invoke his Fifth Amendment privilege on the stand. The motion goes on to say that a conversation ensued regarding Copeland's understanding of immunity, how Copeland thought he might testify if he pleaded the Fifth, and certain facts of the case. Once Copeland learned that he could be held indefinitely, not just 2 years as he initially believed, Copeland decided that he would testify. Copeland added, according to the documents, that his testimony would all be a lie. One point that Kayla Bumpus's lawyers make in her motion to quash the
Our HoneyBook is a complete client flow management.
Don't want to hear that bitch.
Hearing today on the 25th, but last night, well, yesterday evening around 5:30, he sends out this new show cause order, which moves the date to July 3rd. So I'm not really able to speak on what happened in that meeting just yet, because of my attorneys have advised me not to, because we don't know what's going to take place in the show cause hearing. But I will say this, it was a situation where, like I said, I was under the impression that I was just coming in to see whether Mr. Copeland was going to testify or whether he was going to plead the Fifth. And then after that, everything else kind of just happened.
So after this hearing in judges' chambers, and would you call it a hearing? I mean, there was a court reporter there. As far as I know, I mean, you were there, Lil Woody was there, the judge was there, the prosecution was there. It's my understanding sheriff's deputies were there providing security. All of that's accurate.
Yeah. Yes.
So this was definitely a hearing. Was there at any point during that hearing, did you feel like something wasn't right?
Like I said, it was a situation where I'm not going to say I necessarily felt something wasn't right as much as it was happening so fast. It wasn't expected. Afterwards, I even, spoke to the actual attorney who sent me, and he didn't know that it was going to happen. So I kind of was just in the moment.
Now, Kayla Bumpus said this meeting with Kenneth Copeland and her being present were totally unexpected. You were a prosecutor. You worked at the DA's office at one point in time, and Adrienne Love had stood up when Brian Steele made this public in court that one day, and she said basically that nothing was wrong with what happened. That there are circumstances in which each side can request an ex parte communication, and this was one of them, and that's why there was a court reporter there. Do you agree with that statement?
I do agree with that statement. I don't know whether it applies here or not.
Well, who should make that decision about whether it applies here or not? Do you think that that's a higher court that needs to make that decision?
I do. I do think so. I mean, the prosecution has their reasoning behind what happened, but the defense also has their reasoning why they believe that it was an improper meeting. And, you know, I'm not on either. I'm not actually related to the case, so I definitely hear what both sides are saying. And like I said, for me actually being there, it just happened so fast. I was not expecting it to go the way it happened. It was kind of one of those things, just once it started, it started.
So you show up and this thing just kind of transpires and you're there making sure that Kenneth Copeland's rights are protected, things of that nature. Brian Steele has made allegations. He believes there was some type of coercion that took place, that basically that Judge Glanville may have said, look, I'm going to keep you here. You could be in contempt. You could sit here indefinitely until the end of all of these trials unless you testify. And so then little Woody, according to Brian Steele's filing, says something like, well, you know, fine, I'll get up there then, and everything I'll say is a lie. Did you feel like there was anything that went on since you were representing him at that time, little Woody, and you were...
Oh, this girl ain't put these fries down.
I'm not. I came in late.
Oh, on the video?
Mm-hmm.
His lawyer, his counsel during that meeting, did you feel like anything happened that would make him feel like he was coerced to get up on the witness stand?
I'll say this: if I answer that question, my lawyers will, you know, probably call me right now and say, hang up the phone. So I really would have to wait until after I see what's going to. If I answer that question, my lawyers will.
And you were his lawyer, his counsel during that meeting. Did you feel like anything happened that would make him feel like he was coerced to get up on the witness stand?
I'll say this: if I answer that question, my lawyers will, you know, probably call me right now and say, hang up the phone. So I really would have to wait until after I see what's going to happen to me.
Now, as I mentioned earlier, Kayla Bumpus could be held in contempt of court and possibly ordered to jail. So could the other people who were present for that ex parte meeting. Judge Glanville wants to know who leaked the information about the meeting in his chambers to Brian Steele. He held Brian Steele in contempt for not revealing his source and ordered him to jail for 20 days. Steele was granted a supersedeas bond by the Georgia Supreme Court, so he doesn't have to go to jail right now since he's appealing Judge Glanville's ruling. I asked Kayla Bumpus whether she was the person who told Brian Steele about that ex parte meeting. When you say see what happens to me, talk to me a little bit about that. The judge has essentially publicly said that you may be the person who told Brian Steele about this.
Y'all think they paid her for this, or this just like was another pre-interview?
I don't know, because she's doing a lot of interviews. I didn't even see this.
Brian Steele has refused to say who told him about what happened in chambers. So would you like to answer that question? What would you like to say? Did you tell Brian Steele about what happened in chambers?
Well, that's another question that, you know, I can answer at a later date. But what I can say is that it's extremely alarming that in the midst of that happening, I was sitting in the courtroom and all of a sudden, you know, this blows up and I have a good idea of who did it. And I'm sure she violated attorney-client privilege doing it. And I'm just sitting there like, whoa. That was very shocking to me that would be made that assumption would be made in a matter of seconds.
So you've been ordered to show cause. Or you've been ordered to appear at this show cause hearing. It's been now moved to July 3rd. Tell me what you've basically been ordered to do.
I've been ordered to come and show why I should not be held in contempt. I'm not too sure what the contempt is.
Do you anticipate being put on the stand?
I'm not sure. As you guys know, I have hired counsel and, you know, I'm going to do whatever my lawyers tell me to do.
How do you feel about how this trial has unfolded so far? I mean, jury selection took 10 months. I feel like that's unheard of. And the trial could go through the end of the year. I mean, this is taking forever. So what are your feelings on how this trial is proceeding and the pace and just how long everything has been taking?
It's definitely, like you said, unheard of. It's something unprecedented. I mean, every attorney that I've spoken to involved in the sentiment, it's just
What if you could fill your summer with unforgettable memories?
actually unbelievable that this has taken so long. And it's not the first case with a RICO and multiple defendants. You know, I think about APS and BMF. All of those trials had multiple defendants, multiple attorneys, and none of them took this long or had this much controversy in the actual courtroom setting.
You know, every defense attorney I speak to, and I've actually spoken to retired judges, when I tell them how long it's taken and the pace, they're shocked. They can't believe it. And I'm talking judges from other states who've handled high profile cases, homicides, gang cases, things of that nature. They think it's stunning. Kayla, you've kind of become ensnared in this whole controversy with Brian Steele, the Little Woody ex parte meeting that took place in chambers. Brian Steele basically said, to the judge, you should have told me about this and you didn't. It shouldn't even have happened. We should have been present. Do you believe Brian Steele should have been present for that meeting?
I believe that Brian Steele is doing his job, and his job is to protect his client's rights and ensure that he has all the information necessary to defend his client. I cannot right now speak to that because, like I said, I'm under scrutiny right now, and
like she talking, but she ain't. She trying to beat around the bush.
She definitely saying it though. She's saying what
Like
she need to
she
say.
said. Yeah. Like if you reading through it, you can understand what she trying to say.
the way this trial is going and the decisions that are being made, it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous because it's like anything goes.
Yes.
That was her answer
does
to the
feel like that at
question right
times.
there.
So you're under scrutiny. You're being ordered to show up for this hearing on July.
Nervous. It makes me nervous because it's like anything goes.
Yes, it does feel like that at times. So you're under scrutiny. You're being ordered to show up for this hearing on July 3rd.
But she basically saying her friend and her doing whatever she want to do though.
That's exactly what she said. She's saying anything goes. So that means like it don't have to be ethical. She basically giving them the answer.
Yeah, like them folks doing whatever they want to do. It's all again. It ain't got to be law, by law, none of that.
It was supposed to be held on the 25th today. It's moved to July 3rd. So what do you plan on doing on July 3rd when you show up for this hearing?
Letting my attorneys do what they need to do. I mean, the motions that they have filed, I think they are wonderful. I think they have covered every base that needs to be covered. I think they are prepared in case something goes left for me. And, there's nothing I can do but trust them. I have to, put myself on I guess in the position that I'm always counseling. And, now I'm being counseled and I just have to trust them.
You're the client.
Yes.
Kayla Bumpus, is there anything you'd like to add?
I just, I think that it's very interesting the way everything has happened. And, I'm really ready for this to be over. I'm thankful that despite all the media attention, it has not been negative against me. And I have received a lot of support from people. And, that's very important to me because initially, of course, I didn't expect this to happen from just coming to stand in for an attorney for one day. And this has turned into almost a 3-week situation where I was just filling in for my colleague. But I'm just thankful that I have so much support and I haven't seen one single negative comment about me, and I'm thankful for that.
Kayla Bumpus will be keeping a close eye on it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Rump Kiss ain't seen no negative comments about her.
She a lie.
I done seen hella negative comments, so I don't know how she's. But okay.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, they
baby, they was
wild.
dogging that wig out. You hear me? They was dogging that hair out.
That's crazy.
That leave out wasn't leaving out.
Well, we gonna see. She saw doing a lot of interviews though. We gonna see how this goes.
It's just weird though. Like, why would, like, I get like that she's free to do whatever she want to do, but if you can't really talk about the situation, why are you doing the interviews right now?
Yeah. Then you see she say she needs this support because it turned into her filling in for a colleague or whatever, however.
Correct. I believe she really scared though. I believe she really scared that she might have to go to jail.
I don't think she's scared. She ain't going to jail.
But this the thing, he could, and his ruling would stand until somebody overturns it. So she would technically have to do the same thing Brian Steele did, but he already has it in his mind that she is the one who leaked the information. Like he said it initially. So it's like, how can I show cause to it? Because you're trying hard to figure out who leaked it, but you're not addressing the substance of what was leaked. You're saying it has some merit to it, but if it has some merit to it, then some of it is true. But her saying that, do you feel like that they got him to a point where he had to testify? She's saying, I can't really speak on it. If that was the case, she could have just said no.
She definitely beat her. I think she's saving face because that's her friend Hilton. So, you know what I'm saying? If she got to do all that, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But she basically saying whatever go on and whatever they want to do in this case, they doing it because, like, you know, they letting whatever in, they doing whatever.
But she finna throw the judge under the bus though.
But she just got through saying that when she go to the contempt thing, that she got to explain herself on why she don't deserve to go to contempt.
But she gonna have to explain what happened in that meeting too.
No, she gonna have to explain who told them. Was she the leak? She gonna explain that she gonna have to explain why she wanted to leak, because why she wasn't the leak, because she hit on the fact that he
correct. But then she gonna have to expose the meeting.
Yeah,
what happened in the meeting, her version of what happened in the meeting.
Yeah, but that's fine too. Win-win.
I think all of it should be exposed. I'm gonna go to this little Chinese store.
You cooking Chinese?
No, I'm not cooking Chinese food, but they have like, it's like a market, so they have all kind of fresh seafood. Like they have like whole lobsters in the tanks, and then they have like.
Go on then, Dr. Doolittle. Go on then.
I like animals. I like snakes too. Let's see your outfit.
Get back. All right, so we finna hit the thing.
Listen.
We gonna be back because you finna get on board. Nope, I got something for that. Nope. We finna take our ass to our designated corners. We probably gonna pop out back later on, type shit, on Rico page or something, whatever y'all want to do. This is just me showing y'all I didn't learn some shit today.
Okay, well we're happy for the.
This was just me showing that I didn't learn some shit today. You know what I'm saying? We on the way up. So everybody, we finna have to learn this shit ourselves. So I'm gonna find these screwdrivers for y'all, and we gonna, you know what I'm saying, make it do what it do.
And Lee, stop muting me before we go. And you know, for
hold
your
hold on. Before you say that, let me get ready though, in case I do have the music. Let me get ready. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, before you go, we need your exit video.
I already knew it was some bullshit.
It wasn't no bull. I was saying your exit video, like, you know, we need like, you know, you have an intro, like, you know, whatever. We want your exit video, and we want you to stand up with your exit.
I see, bro. I think you, bro. See, bro. I'm gone, bro.
I gotta hold it down for Lee. She not up here, so I gotta hold it down for her.
Guys, this meeting is adjourned. Take your ass in the Chinese stove.
All right, well, if you're gonna hit us like that, hit us on the D left us, y'all. But he don't know how to. He ain't closed the whole thing. D, the live's still going. Y'all, so since D not up here, I'm gonna just talk my trash until he end the live because he got us messed up. Look, I'm just joking, y'all. Y'all have a good night.